Hello and welcome to Chaos Commentary. I've been playing Warships for over a year now, and I thought I would like to just discuss my top favorite premium ships, like one premium ship from each category. And to prove that I've been playing this game for a very long time, if we look at my bureaus, I have all of them done except for this one. And if we go and check my ships, starting with the US, I have nearly got all of them. I've just got the level 6s and 5s left. I mean, level 6s and 7s left. So let's hop right into this. Alright, starting at number 1 at tier 2, we have the Smith. The Smith is an all-around pretty good ship for the low level. It's a destroyer. It comes with smokescreen. So the way you use this, you pop your smoke, you let enemies spot, you let friendlies, oh my god, I can't talk today, friendlies spot for you, and you just spam torpedoes with your 12-second reload speed. Just sit in your smoke and just keep firing torpedoes. Most low-level players are inexperienced and won't even bother getting out of the way of your torpedoes while you send them to the bottom. That's the Smith. I'm going fast because I want to get through this, because I don't know if YouTube likes longer videos. Alright, here we go. Tier 3, we have the Arkansas, whatever the hell that thing is, and the Nassau. The Nass. The Arkansas is pretty good. It has 6 main guns. Double barrel, I don't like double barrel cannons, but this thing's really good at sending cruisers to the bottom of the sea with its superior firepower. But it actually does not win at the tier 3 list. It goes to the Nassau. I like its unique design. It has, you can fire 3 guns forward, but you can also it has 2 guns on each side. So no matter what direction an enemy is, you can fight them. You don't have to turn the entire ship or wait for its guns to turn. There's always a gun pointing at an enemy. It also is German and has long-range secondary guns, which it has the longest range secondary guns that I know of out of any other level 3. With 7.6 kilometer range. Moving on to tier 4. We have quite a few choices here. The Marblehead, the Texas, Yagai, the Ochre Tank, Chris Cram. It goes to the Marblehead. Marblehead, hands down, the workhorse of my fleet. This ship is a monster against other lower level tier 4s, and anything below it is obliterated. At tier 4, you'll be fighting Phoenixes and Omahas with their juicy citadels. This thing is covered in guns in all directions. You will send those cruisers to the bottom of Davy Jones' locker with this ship. With a 6-second reload, you can switch to HE shells and decimate enemy destroyers as well. You can take on cruisers easily, destroyers easily. You might struggle with battleships, but you're armed with 30-second reloading torpedoes. Fire torpedoes at a battleship, switch sides, fire torpedoes again, and send it to the bottom. This ship has really nothing weak about it. It does have a citadel, like all American cruisers. Its citadel is sort of exploitable, but if used correctly, this thing is a monster. I get a lot of Krakens in the Marblehead. Moving on. We have our level 5s. The California, the Matsubi, the London, and the Dunkerque. It was down between the Matsubi and the California. Matsubi is pretty cool. It sports, when it loads, it sports, the biggest guns out of any level 5 that I know of, with its 410mm cannons. It also sports 21-second reloading torpedoes, which is unique to battleships. Not many battleships are armed with torpedoes, making this thing pretty good to go up against. It makes this great to use when you're up against someone who's not familiar with it and you get into a slugging match and then you dump torpedoes into them out of nowhere and they don't expect it. But its accuracy is horrendous. You can't hit a damn thing with its main guns. So it actually loses, and the winner is the California, the thickest ship in the game. I mean, look how wide she is. You are not dodging torpedoes in this thing. But you don't need to with its 45% torpedo reduction. It's armed with 356mm cannons, average 30-second reload speed. But where this thing shines, 59,000 hit points. Some level 7s don't even have that much, or come just barely ahead at like 60,000. Its accuracy is really good. This is like a really great ship and worth grinding your bureaus to get. Moving on to level 6. Oh, the level 6s. We have quite a few to choose from. The Benham, the Atlanta Bee, whatever the hell that thing is, the Ragnarok, and the Poltava. Poltava. I don't know how to say that. So, my first premium ship I ever got was the Atlanta Bee. Got it last year. This thing used to be a beast before they added the American light cruisers. This was the only ship that could shoot over islands like a machine gun and burn things to oblivion. But its weak citadel makes this thing easy to be destroyed. I'm not a very great fan of it anymore. Benham sucks. This thing's actually really good. I like this destroyer. It's got the long-range torpedoes like any other Japanese destroyer at 10 kilometers, 82-second reload. It has 2x4 torpedoes. It has a 98 detectability. Really good ship. I want to love the Ragnarok, but it's hard to love this ship. It's based off of my most hated ship, the Nagato, so sorry, Ragnarok. The winner is the Poltava. Look, Russia coming on ahead for once. You have something good. So, look at this thing. It's low to the ground. It's slender, unlike the California. This thing is deceptive. It looks like a cruiser. It's actually a battleship. It sports the same size guns as the California, and just a little bit less health. It's a level 6. It should have more health, but it doesn't, proving that the California is really good for tier 5. But a reason I like this ship, let's bring up stats again. It has a really high chance to set fires at 41%, but it also has superior AP penetration. It's kind of a jack of all trades. It can burn things. It can penetrate things. It's low to the ground, so it's hard to hit at long range. It's got pretty good steering. Overall, this is a really good battleship, and it's climbing up the ranks to being one of my favorites. We're up to the level 7s now. Ooh, we got a lot of level 7s. Starting with the Roma. I like the Roma. It's got thick armor. If you're facing a ship like this, like the camera facing it like this, and it's like not broadside, bullets just bounce off of it. It's hard to penetrate this thick ship. It's thick armor, and I'm just going to say thick over again. Thick, 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 thick. She's really nice, but she's not the best. We go to Torpez, my first and only ship I bought with Global XP. I want to love Torpez. I tried to love the Torpez, but it has double barrel cannons, and I just struggle to land those shots with the double barrel cannons. It sports torpedoes, which I've said is rare for battleships, but its torpedoes are located in the center and always get knocked out before I can even use them. And it's got long-range secondary guns, which is my favorite feature of this ship, is its longer secondary range, but it's not that good. What is good is the Odin. Similar to Torpez, but has triple barrel guns. Its torpedo tubes are located in the tail section, which are a little harder to destroy. Also sports the secondary range, but its greatest feature, reload speed, 16-second reload speed. This thing is practically a cruiser with the health and body of a battleship. She's not bad. She's a great ship. Moving on. Azuma, nobody loves you. I don't give a shit about this thing either. My Akatsuki is way better than this thing. We got the Wichita. I didn't like this one at first, but it's grown on me. But it's just an average cruiser. You know, nothing too special. I really need the cough. But the winner, the Massachusetts. It's pretty much in Iowa, and everybody loves the Iowa, but it sports the secondary range of the Bismarck. 66,000 hit points, 50% torpedo reduction, 406mm cannons, 30-second reload. That's really its only downside, but it sports a 10.6 kilometer secondary range. It's basically an Iowa with really long secondary range. And that is it. That is my list of my top favorite tier ships from each tier in World of Warships Legends. Thanks for checking it out.